When you learn from an early age as a woman to only rely on yourself, you grow up being in your masculine energy. And everybody has feminine and masculine energy, but women tend more towards feminine energy and men tend more towards masculine energy. But when you grow up in a difficult environment and you learn that the only person that's going to save you is yourself, you train your brain to make you believe that you need to be in your masculine energy to be able to survive because the masculine energy is all about survival. And this is what I wanted to talk today. This topic is very important for me because I've been learning how to become more um, into my feminine energy. So that's why I wanted to talk about that today. But before we get started, hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Neptune. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting my video. Here we talk about growth and self development, self rediscovery, everything that we like. So today I wanted to give you some tips on how to be more into your feminine energy because I've grew up in a toxic environment where I had to be there for myself and I had to be in my masculine energy in order to survive. It is a coping mechanism that I developed to make sure I would get through life. But as an adult, at some point you realize that you don't have to use that coping mechanism anymore, but it's still on autopilot. So you have to be conscious of that coping mechanism and you need to relearn how to be in your feminine energy. So the first step to be more in your feminine energy is to be in the energy of just being, not doing, not always do something. And I'm someone who always need to do something. I cannot sit still and do nothing because I feel useless and I feel guilty. But the feminine energy is all about receiving. It's all about just being a goddess, being magical, and just receiving anything that we want. When we manifest, we are in our feminine energy. So, learning how to sit still, relax, and just receive is a good way to start to becoming your feminine energy. And it's not going to be easy at first because you are used to be in your masculine energy. Another step to take to be more in your feminine energy is to let men do what men do. So, for instance, if you go on a date, let the man open the door for you. Let the man take your bags, take your coat, you know? Because I have noticed that when I go on dates, I am still in my masculine energy and I tend to do those things. So I will open the door for myself. I will, take care of my own things and be independent. But a man who is in his masculine energy is gonna like a woman who is in her feminine energy because the role of the masculine is to provide, protect, and take care of the feminine energy. So when you go on dates, um, let the man do what the man has to do, because the more you're gonna go in your masculine energy when you are with another masculine, the more, well, the less the masculine is gonna be in his masculine energy because it needs to be balanced. So if there's two masculine energy, one of the energy is gonna have to be more in the feminine energy. And most of the time what's gonna happen is that the women is gonna be super in her masculine energy and the man is just gonna tend more towards his feminine energy. And I feel that we live in a world nowadays that men are not in their masculine energy anymore. And women are in a masculine energy more than they should be. So those are two steps that I've tried doing. I think that another step that is really good is to dance and just do creative things. Put some music on, go in front of the mirror and dance. That's like super feminine. Look at your body. Try to move your body with the music and see what it's doing, and you're gonna notice how feminine you're gonna feel. So, those are some little steps to take to begin getting into your feminine energy. Affirmations are as well pretty good, and subliminals, I use them a lot. So, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you like my video. Thank you for being here, and I love you so much. Take care.